Hey friends, and welcome back to the vlog. We are about to run into Walmart. I have to run here for one thing. My crock pot broke yesterday, so I need a new crock pot. We're going to go in here and get one of those, and then after we leave here I got to go in Food Line. We're grilling chicken tonight, so I need to get the chicken. I need to get some produce. I think there's a couple other things on my list, and then run by the bank, and then back home. Josh is actually at home with most of the kids. He's cutting grass and doing things like that. And 3 of the girls actually got a bunny rabbit this week. Holly and Bethany have their own little bunny rabbit, so they're at home playing with that. I've got Emily, Allie, and Millie with me, so we're going to run to Walmart real quick.
Look at this one.
I know. Hi.
Is that Allie? So we are back home now, and this is the crock pot I picked out, and I picked this one because out of the crock pots there, this one feeds 9+ people. Obviously we're a family of 11, so I needed the bigger size crock pot. This is the 7-quart, and it was $59. So it's gray. The one I had before, it was black, but it was a lot like this one with the digital there. It's a little bit different here on the front, but I think I'm really gonna like this one. All right, so it's dinner time. What did we decide to cook tonight instead of chicken?
No burger.
Burgers. We haven't had burgers in forever, it seems like. So we're gonna do the chicken tomorrow night, the burgers tonight. Plus the girls have a couple friends coming over, and this will feed more people. So burgers, chips, pickles. It's gonna be good. So it's after dinner now. The burgers were really good. Got cleanup done. I'm refilling our little coffee canister right here. What, baby? But I've got my canister. I'm going to refill the coffee real quick. We've just been using this Great Value hazelnut. It's really good. And I just used it with a hazelnut creamer. So I'm refilling this, and then after I do this, I'm going to get our coffee pot ready for in the morning, because that makes the morning so much easier if you go ahead and set it the night before. Because I hate when we wait till the morning. I spilled coffee on myself. Millie, I spilled coffee on myself. Say, uh-oh, Mama. I got coffee grounds everywhere. But it's so much easier the night before than we'll wake up and have to do it first thing in the morning. Obviously, I can't multitask. I can't pour the coffee and talk too. So, alright, coffee pot is done and ready to go for in the morning. Good morning again, everybody. It's the next morning. It's Saturday morning. We've already had our breakfast. We had eggs, bacon, cinnamon rolls. I got my new crock pot washed out. I'm about to use it for dinner tonight. I'm going to do crock pot Italian chicken. I don't think I've ever tried this recipe before. If I have, it's been years ago, so I'm going to show y'all the recipe real quick. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my crock pot down and then put the chicken in there. Alright, so now that I've got the chicken in the crock pot, I'm going in with some just chopped up red potatoes, red skin potatoes. Put those on top. And I just have some sliced up onion here that I already had sliced up from last night from our burger, so I'm just going to put some of that in on top. And now we want to put in some frozen green beans. I actually have green beans in my freezer that I bought last year at the produce stand. I canned some, and then I also froze some. So I'm going to put some of these frozen green beans on top. I think it calls for like a 16-ounce package. I'm just going to kind of estimate here with how much chicken we have. Alright, so the next thing it calls for is Italian seasoning, and I really thought I had some, but I cannot find it in my pantry. So I'm going to skip the seasoning part because it also calls for Italian dressing, and I do have that. And it calls for a cup of it, but I'm going to go in with more than a cup just because I have more chicken, more green beans, more of everything in here because it's a bigger recipe. Just pour that all over the top. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. There it is with the chicken, the potatoes, the green beans, the onion, the Italian dressing. Now I'm just going to put the lid on top of this and let it cook on low for probably about 7.5 hours just because of how much chicken and stuff I have in this crock pot. So let's see how I work this new one here. Put it on low, and I'm going to go ahead and set it for 7.5 hours. There we go. Good morning again, y'all. It is now Monday morning. I did not vlog anymore. I think since Saturday evening we had the Italian crock pot chicken, and then Sunday, yesterday, we had church, and then we went and had Mexican after. We went and checked out Bell's Outlet yesterday. I've never been in one, but we recently got one close to where we live, so we went in there and checked it out for a few minutes. I did find the kids a couple of pair of shorts, and Millie liked this little 4th of July outfit, which is super cute. So anyway, it's now Monday morning again. It's about 10 a.m. and I am on my way to the OB doctor again to get my blood work. More than likely, this will be the last time that I get blood work. This is the day he kind of wanted to see what my numbers are doing since I had it last Thursday, and kind of determine where to go from there. I'm assuming if for whatever reason they actually did double, which they have not been doubling this whole time, if they did double, he would probably do another ultrasound just to make sure that there's not actually a baby there still, or there could be. Like I said, God works miracles all the time. But I have peace either way, so I'm just waiting. Like, I'm headed to the doctor. I won't have my blood work results until this afternoon, and then hopefully he won't make me wait till tomorrow to call me. Hopefully he'll call me this afternoon, I hope, and let me know where we go from here. If they doubled, I'm assuming I'll get an ultrasound. If they didn't, then he'll tell me the next steps of, you know, what to do next, and I'll make my decisions on what to do next. So anyway, I've just been praying about that this weekend. This was actually going to be a pregnancy update video, but since I'm on the way there and it's kind of quiet in the van right now, I figured I would just tell y'all what I'm doing. So anyway, another thing I want to tell y'all is I mentioned in a couple vlogs ago, Josh was grading a spot in our yard, and I had all of you guess about what he was doing, and most of you got it right. We are putting a pool up. The girls are beyond excited. I'm pretty excited. It took me a long time, like a really long time, I mean years, to agree to this. Every summer Josh and the girls have mentioned it, but a pool just makes me really nervous with having little kids. But Everly is 4, and then Millie is about to be 2. Those are kind of my 2 youngest that I would probably worry about the most around a pool, but Josh is going to take like every safety precaution that we can for the pool. We're going to have locks on the gates where they cannot enter unless we're up there. There's like this alarm system that you can put up where it will alarm you if a child gets near the water. It's like a motion sensor or something. And plus the pool is right out my kitchen window, so I can see it at all times. So all of that makes me feel better. We're going to get the kids used to the water and get them swimming lessons, teach them all how to swim. My older girls know how, but teach my little kids how to swim and get them more comfortable around the water. So that is one reason that I'm really looking forward to it, is just being able to teach all of my children how to swim. So anyway, that is what we have going on this summer. They are at home putting it up now. I think it's going to take them all day to get that up. Josh will start working on the deck probably this coming weekend because he has to work the rest of this week. So yeah, that's kind of what we have going on right now. So I figured I would give you all a few little updates. All right, y'all, so it is quite a while later now. It is almost 5 o'clock, almost dinner time, so I'm in the kitchen getting dinner started. Amy's over there trying to keep Millie happy and content for me while I'm in here because she's getting kind of fussy. So tonight for dinner, we're doing bacon, eggs, and hash browns. I'm getting the skillet heated up right now to put hash browns in. The bacon is about to go in the oven. I'll do the eggs last. So I did get my blood work results back from the doctor about 2 or 3 hours ago. And they've actually come down 200 points. So Thursday they were 1100, today they were 938, which does indicate definitely that I will eventually miscarry. So that's kind of what's going on there. Not at all what we wanted. We wanted a healthy, happy, growing baby, full term, to be born in February, but the Lord has other plans. Y'all just pray for us. But anyway, I'm going to be cooking dinner now, and then after that we'll get everything cleaned up. It is so hot outside today. And I've been telling y'all, like in all the vlogs, that it's been kind of cool outside, but today, y'all, it is hot. Like a hot one. Today would be a perfect day to use that pool, but it's still filling up. It probably won't be filled up until like tomorrow. Josh actually is already starting on the deck because today's going to be his only free day to do that until Friday. He won't be able to work on it again until Friday, so he's just doing what he can out there now while I'm here cooking dinner. So I'm just using my cast iron skillet here to make the hash browns, and I'm just using these Great Value ones. We haven't had these things in forever, but I absolutely love hash browns with my breakfast food. It's so good.